Assalamu alaikum, my name is Seth Fayaz and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is fine and doing well. As you guys better know that pronunciation is the biggest thing that people notice when you are speaking, and of course it's an important part of a language, especially when you are speaking English. The way your speech sounds can have a big impact on whether or not people understand what you are saying and their initial impression of you. So for such causes, it's really important to have a very correct and a very great pronunciation. In order to master your pronunciation, we've got a few skills and rules that you will never want to miss them, so don't go anywhere. Let's have them, and after that we will have a few expressions or idioms as well to learn. Stay tuned. So we are going to have two rules today. The very first one, that is when a D is followed by the vowel U, they usually blend to create a sound like a J or J sound. So when the D is followed by U, they're mixed together, they just combine together and they sound like a J. Let's try a few examples. The first one that I would like to write down on the whiteboard, that is gradual. As you can see in the word gradual, the D is followed by the vowel U, so D changes and it becomes a J. In the pronunciation of this word really becomes like gradual. We don't call this gradual or something similar to that, but we would perhaps call this gradual. Let's have another one. The same case here. As you can see, the D is followed by the vowel U. The D changes and it becomes a J. In the pronunciation sounds like education. We don't call this education or something similar to that or something like that, but how we would call this one education. Let's have another one. As you can see in the word individual, the D is followed by the vowel U, so it changes and it becomes a J, and it sounds like an individual. We don't call this individual or something like that, but we call this individual. The rule is quite simple. When the D is followed by the vowel U, they mix together and they produce a sound like a J sound or the. So the second rule that we are going to have today is quite similar to the first one. Similarly, when a D is followed by the consonant Y, they also blend together and they produce a sound like a J. So let's try a few examples. The first one, that is did you, and the next one would you. We can have others as well. Could you. So as you can see, the D is followed by the consonant Y and they just blend together and they produce a sound like a J. Did you. This is how Americans would just pronounce this one in their casual speech. And the next one, it is would you. The same case here. As you can see, the D is followed by the consonant Y. They blend together and they produce a sound like a J. Would you. Did you do that? Would you bring me a glass of water? Guys, don't go anywhere, because next we have some idioms to learn. The very first one, that is at the drop of a hat. The meaning of this idiom is to do something instantly or immediately. I can learn any grammatical issue at the drop of a hat. It means I can learn any of them instantly. The next one, that is behind the times. The meaning of this idiom is old-fashioned. Old-fashioned. Well, my brother is just old-fashioned, or he is behind the times. The next one, that is copycat. A copycat is a person who copies the work of another one. That is crystal clear. A person who copies the work of another one, that is called copycat. The next one, that is cut the mustard. The meaning of this idiom is to succeed. We need to call another plumber because this one just can't cut the mustard. It means this one can't succeed. The next one, it is hit the books. The meaning of this idiom, it is to start studying hard. I really need to hit the books because the exams are coming. The next one, it is in the black. In the black, the meaning of this idiom is in profit. Our company is in the black these days. So these were the idioms that we had today, and at last I hope you get what we had at our today's lecture. And if you did like the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Till next lecture, all the finest.